You know what this is? A forehead? No, this is a professional Game Boy screen cracking device. But believe it. Don't mind me, I've got some angry stubble. I'll take care of that next time. But it's fitting, because sometimes when you're playing video games, it's inevitable. You're gonna get angry. And every gamer has that moment of weakness where they just get angry and flip out because of a game. Just flip out. Whether a stage was too difficult or we felt like the controls were too sticky or whatever it is, we're always trying to find some kind of an excuse to blame the game for user error or lack of skill at a game. This was especially so in the early years of gaming. As I've said before, and I'll always say it, old school games are punishing. And games nowadays, for the most part, try to hold your hand through every part of the game. Let's hold off, let's calm it down. That's a discussion for another time. I don't get as angry as I used to when playing video games, but sometimes that gamer rage can take over and you can just act a fool. Just acting stupid. And from my gamer memory, I can think of two such occasions. First one, I was playing Final Fantasy VII on the original PlayStation, and I had gotten to the point where I could finally take on the Ruby and Emerald weapons. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the weapons in Final Fantasy VII were these crazy, monstrous monsters that you could fight. They were optional, completely optional, but they were harder than the final boss. Harder than the final boss. Crazy. So I was ready to take them out, finally got everything all ready, and I was fighting and dying, and also dying. And each time I got a little bit more angry. So I had to reset, equip everything, try a new strategy, and nothing was working. And then finally I just got so mad, I just yelled at the television. I was like, "What the heck?" Ah! Just like that. But I'm not sure I said heck. I may have said a more colorful word. And I thought I was home alone. Thought I was just home alone to play some Final Fantasy. But no, because yelling back through my closed bedroom door was my dad. To which he calmly replied, "If you can't handle the game, we're gonna get rid of it!" Didn't want to hear that. No. Oh, and that just made me more angry, but I had to shell it. Put it in a shell and hide it. Just can't get my Final Fantasy taken away. No way will that be taken away. So I just bottled it up, and shut my mouth. And shortly after, I beat the weapons. Woo! Calmness wins all the battles. But the next one was much worse, and I never told anybody what really happened in this one. But we're gonna have to go back in the past a little further. My first Game Boy, the original old gray brick. And this one actually isn't the one that I had as a kid, because something happened. I was playing Castlevania II, Belmont's Revenge. Okay, I was just whipping it good. And I always hated fighting the Iron Doll in the Rock Castle part of Castlevania II on the Game Boy. So I'd been playing for a while, I was beating the other castles, and I was finally going to the Rock Castle, the last one I had to do before I could take on the path to Dracula. And I was just whipping my way through. Yeah, that's not scary. And I finally made it to the boss, the Iron Doll. And he starts with all this stupid armor, he's all super defensive, and then you finally knock it off, and then he just gets crazy fast and he's jumping all over the place. He's just everywhere like this. And I was about to beat that final form that was just jumping around. I had him down to like one little bar of health. One little tiny bar. I had him. I came at him. Killed me at the last second. I was so mad. And without even thinking, boom! Slammed the Game Boy right on my forehead. I looked down and the screen was shattered. There was liquid, crystally fluid just dripping all over the place. I freaked. Because for one thing, I had no way to play my Game Boy games anymore. It was the only Game Boy we had. It was broken. What was I gonna do? But possibly even worse than that, my mom was gonna flip her lid. So I had to think quick, put the Game Boy down, and I yelled out, "Mom, I dropped the Game Boy!" So she came in and it was screen side down on the floor. This was heavy, plush, carpeted floor, by the way. She picked it up and saw the screen. It's cracked. Oh no, really? Really? It's cracked? Oh no! How am I going to play my game? So sad now. So sad. So my mom says, well, I guess I can get you one of those small ones. And she did. Game Boy Pocket Ice Blue. This is the actual one that she got me after the old one got broken. My mom was awesome. Oh, man. Sorry, Mom, for being such a turd, because I've never told anybody the truth about that story. So has your video game anger ever gotten you in a tough spot? You ever made a huge mistake because of that gamer rage? I know I have. So don't flip out on your games. Enjoy them. Love them. Unless they're unfair as another Japanese import pickup. What could this game be? What could it be? Something obscure? Probably. Let's knife it up here.